Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about my March favorites, and I have a ton of stuff to talk about because I haven't filmed this video or a video like this in a really long time. So I hope you guys are excited. I'm excited to share these products with you, so let's just jump straight into the video. Okie dokes, ready? Okay, so let's talk about the first and most exciting thing, foundations. This has been like my month of foundations. I have literally been trying so many different ones and I have so many different favorite ones. So my two most used is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. This is in the shade 104 Golden Beige, and the Lancome Beauty Balm. I really like mixing these two because this one is actually extremely matte, so I like using this like in the T-zone area, and this one is extremely dewy. With normal to dry skin, these two together mix is like the perfect mixture, so I really like to use them together and also separately. Like if I want to use this in the T-zone and this everywhere else, they just work really well together. I wouldn't use this one on its own on my skin just because it would look too dry for me, but highly recommend this foundation. The next favorite I have is actually from the drugstore. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. I have the one in the shade 01 Creamy Vanilla, and I believe also 04, which I did a full review on. I'll link it up here if you guys are interested in seeing that. This foundation is full coverage. It can be used as a concealer as well, and it's just a really nice foundation for the drugstore. It's only $9.99, so extremely affordable, and I'm just really impressed by this. So this is one of my favorites of this month. My next favorite foundation, I know, like 3 foundations, Elle, I know, it's crazy, but I literally have been using all 3 of these on and off all month and even longer actually. And this is the Hello Flawless by Benefit. This is oil free. It feels extremely light on the skin, which I love. The coverage is about like a light to medium coverage. I would not say that this is full coverage, which is why I like it for everyday use, just because it's not too much on the skin. I have the one in the shade Honey, and this does oxidize just a little bit. I am wearing it on my skin right now, so if I were to repurchase this, I'd probably get a shade lighter just because it oxidizes, but overall I really do love this foundation. Alright, so next up is concealers. I don't know if you guys remember, or people who have been watching my channel for a long time, I used to be obsessed with the MAC concealer, the one that came in a little pot. That was like the only one I ever used until now. I am like obsessed with trying new concealers. So the 2 I've been loving is this one by Becca, and this is called the Ultimate Coverage Concealing Cream, and this is in the shade Tahini. And the reason I like this is because it's like a full pigment, or 100% pigment, I think that's what I meant to say, meaning it's just like full on color and full on coverage. It's really tacky, which I wasn't a fan of because it's just like a very sticky formula, but if you blend it well and you kind of like take your time with it, it really melts nicely into the skin. And this is just in my skin tone, so this is just for coverage. It's not really for highlighting or anything like that. It is very pricey, so if you're not looking to spend the money on this one, there are definitely other alternatives to this concealer. Another concealer I have been loving, but it is also very pricey, is the Naked Skin by Urban Decay. I have the one in the shade Light Neutral, and I love the formula of this. It's very creamy, it blends very nicely into the skin, the coverage is phenomenal, but it's very pricey, and I feel like I have so many drugstore concealers that I love just as much as I like this one or love this one, so I wouldn't actually repurchase this. I feel like the Maybelline Fit Me honestly is just as good, and that one is so much more affordable. So to me, I feel like it's not worth the price, but do I love it? Yes, I do love it. I've been using it all month, and I think the coverage is amazing. You guys are gonna laugh at me, right? Because it's like, girl, it took you this long to try this product. Yes, I know, it's one of those products that I swear to you I've had in my hand plenty of times when I walked into Ulta and Sephora, and then last minute before like checking out, I put it away. I don't know what it was, I just never felt like buying this product, and I finally got it. It is the Hoola Benefit bronzer, and this is really nice. I completely understand what all the hype is about. It's a matte bronzer, has no shimmer, absolutely no shimmer in it. My concern was that this looked too light for my skin, but this little guy literally packs on so much color, so people who are probably medium skin tone can also pull this off. I have never tried this on deeper skin tone, so I'm not sure. Like, it's not too warm, it's not too cool, it's just like the perfect color, perfect tone, and I really like it. I am wearing it today. Again, it's just a really nice bronzer. A brush that I have been loving to use with my bronzer and overall powder is the MAC 135 brush. I believe this is new. It's really fluffy, but it's still very like tapered and like thin. if that's a good way to describe it. I just really love this brush. It fits perfectly in the cheekbone areas. It's just perfect for bronzing. And just so you guys know, like heads up, if you have a pro card at MAC, this does not get discounted. I thought I was gonna get a discount on it, and then I looked at the receipt and I was like, oh my god, like I didn't even get a discount on it. So it is pricey, but it is worth it, and I use this every single day. I washed it yesterday, so it's fresh and clean, but it's definitely like a new favorite of mine. Moving on. Okay, so you guys know that I am not a primer girl. Here on my channel, I always say that. I'm like, I don't really like using primers. Almost all my foundation reviews never have a primer underneath them, and people always ask me like, what primer did you use? So I'm not a primer user, but lately I've just been loving primers, and I don't know what it is, but the one I've been using lately is a Pores No More by Dr. Brandt, and this one just has that really silky feel to it. So when you put it on your skin, it's just very silky, smooth. And the reason I like it is not because like I have huge pores to fill in, but actually over here, these areas of my face are extremely dry, and it almost feels like eczema or something like that. Like I can't get rid of it. It's almost like that feeling I have on my skin on my arms, and it's just, I've always had it since I was a little girl. It's just been the way it is, and the reason I like this so much is because I apply it right here. I also apply on my T-zone, but mainly here, and it really just smooths out this area, and it feels so nice when you put your makeup on top of it. So this has been my go-to primer lately. The next product is this Pro Longwear MAC Pressed Powder. This is in Light Plus, just a very basic powder. I like it because it's very light on the skin, but it also packs in a lot of products. So after I do my foundation, this is what I use to set my foundation with, and it just overall looks really nice, really natural, and that's what I want. I don't want to look like I have a ton of products on my face. So I have been loving this little guy. For brows, I picked up the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. It's the triangular one. So this has just been really nice. At first, I'm not gonna lie, it took me a little while to get used to it, but now that I'm used to it, I literally can't go back to the old one. This is just so much more easier to use, especially on the arch of the brow. It just fits perfectly, and I just have been loving this. As far as lips, I might as well mention what I have on my lips today. This is just a very bright berry colored lip, and you guys know I'm more of a neutral girl, but spring is here and summer is approaching, and I walked into MAC and I told the lady, I was like, listen, I need a bright lip color in my life. I want something berry. I want just something bright, but not like too crazy. And she recommended this color, which I absolutely love. It is called Flat Out Fabulous. It's a retro matte lip color. So I have been loving this for the springtime. So I have been loving cream highlighters. This one is awesome. This is Benefit What's Up highlighter. Also one of those things that took me a really long time to finally pick up and try. But it's like a champagne color, and it just looks so beautiful on the skin. I literally just like sweep it a little bit here on the nose, and then blend it out using my finger, and kind of melts it into the skin, and it just looks really pretty. If you want a more intense highlight, you can always go over something like this with a powder, and it's like literally the perfect combination. It's beautiful. So I can't forget to mention my RealTechniques beauty sponge. My beauty blender is #1, like one of my favorite beauty sponges. I have never found one that like is better than the beauty blender, and this is not better than the beauty blender whatsoever, but it is a really good sponge. And honestly, I'm sick of spending like $20 on new beauty blenders constantly, so I just decided to take the plunge and try this guy out. It's really good. I have been using it every day with my makeup. I used it today. It does the job. It's not as good as the beauty blender, but it is really good. And I've tried other dupes out there, especially from Marshalls and TJMaxx, and those sponges are so hard. It's like literally hitting your face with a brick. Like, I don't understand who invented those sponges, but this is definitely great. I would highly recommend this if you don't want to spend $20 on the beauty blender. I have been obsessed with the Fab or First Aid Beauty Face Cleanser. This is a little tube. This costs $10. I picked them up at Sephora, and the reason I actually do love buying these is because they're the perfect travel like size. Like, I love taking this when I travel. When I traveled last month for a whole month, this lasted me the entire month and a couple more days. It doesn't like dehydrate my skin. It keeps it very moisturized. It does the job. It just, everything about this is really, really great, and I just keep going back to it. So now I also have it on the daily, not just for travel, but I will be taking it with me traveling very, very soon. So for moisturizers, I've been loving this one. This is the Prescriptives All You Need Moisturizer with SPF 15, and this is for normal skin, which is what I have. I have normal to dry skin, very slightly, like my dry areas are like right here, as I mentioned earlier. This is just really good. There's not much to say about it besides that it sinks nicely into the skin. It does its job. It has no scent, which I love. I love when skincare products don't have any scent in them, and I would just really recommend this. Oh, and a huge plus, it has one of those twisty things up here that locks, so this is great for traveling. Highly, highly recommend this one if you have normal to dry skin. Okay, so this bad boy legit saved my life this month. This is the Ofra Drying Lotion. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this on my channel way back in the day. This stuff is amazing. It's just basically what it sounds like. It's a drying lotion. If you have breakouts or pimples, it basically kind of dries them out overnight. I don't know if you can tell in the camera right now. I can't tell through the lens, but on this area of my face at the forehead, I broke out really bad. I don't know what from. It's just like all these little tiny dots, and I just, it's gross. I know. I remembered I had this little guy, and I put it on all over my forehead last night and slept, and I swear to you guys, I woke up and 40 to 50% of these little pimples or whatever you want to call them were dried out. Now, it's not going to be gone by the morning. They're not just going to magically disappear, because that would be absolutely weird and creepy, but this stuff really does work. Like, it legit dries them by 40 to 50% overnight. Okay, so I feel like I got so much into this video. I have two last products to share with you guys, and these are really, really exciting. The first one is this Sephora perfume sampler. I'm sure you guys have heard about this before. I got this as a gift from my mom. It basically comes with these little tiny perfume samples, and there's like a bunch of them in here, at least like 10 or 12 of them in here. And I love this because you can just throw this little baggie in your bag, and no matter where I'm at, I always have a perfume handy, and I'm always trying a different scent. And for those of you who get confused about perfume like I do, like it's hard for me to find a scent I love, this is like the perfect idea, because you really get to test out each sample for as long as you like, and you decide whether you like it or not. When you find one that you love, then you go to the store and you basically redeem a full-size bottle. So the one I loved is the Giorgio Armani Sea Perfume. This is a little more sweeter, like on the sweeter side, which I'm usually not a fan of, but I really did like this. So you still get to keep your samples, and you get a full size. Granted, this is only 1 ounce, but it's still a really nice gift, and I know that they have these in like bigger sizes, smaller sizes if you want to redeem like a rollerball. So as a gift idea or just for yourself, this is a really, really cool idea. Before I mention this product, I saw a lot of beauty bloggers using the Manna Kadar mirror, I believe. It's like a light up mirror. It's really nice, and it's like $80. And I can't get myself to spend $80 on a mirror right now, just because I honestly just didn't want to spend $80. So I went on Amazon and I searched for the same type of mirror, and I found an alternative for half the price for 40 bucks, and I am obsessed with it, and I think it might be even better, even though I can't really compare since I haven't tried the Manna Kadar one. But this is by Jordan. I'm definitely saying that wrong, but I don't want to like reflect it on you, but it looks like this. There's like a little switch in the back that you can light up, and this, guys, is like a life changer, because when I do my makeup, I usually like have all my makeup over there, but I bring all my stuff to this side because the natural lighting comes through there, like behind you guys. So this is great, because now I leave this mirror over there where all my makeup is, and I don't have to constantly move back and forth. Another great thing I like about this that the Manna Kadar mirror does not have is this tiny little magnification. I lost my words. The magnification mirror, because that comes in handy when you're doing your eyebrows, and you know what I mean, those like tiny little things that you need to see details of. And I don't know, I've just been obsessed with it. It also has a little thingy here where you can like place products, so I love putting like my eyebrow pencil, my like tweezers, all those little things just like sit here, and they don't like move around because it's just like a little compartment. So yeah, I've just been like loving this. It's amazing, and for $40, you can't go wrong. This is awesome. Okay, and last favorite is not really like makeup or anything like that, but I guess I would just mention it. This is just like a hand soap. I know that's like really silly, but I love good smelling hand soaps. Like, I love a good smelling hand soap. Like, I don't know how many more times I can say it like that, but it smells smells so good. So this reminds me of vacation. I don't know why, it just reminds me of like a hotel soap, but better, you know what I mean? This has olive oil in it, so just an olive oil hand soap. And I like to go to Marshall's and TJMaxx and kind of look through their soap section and always pick out one. I don't know what it is about like washing your hands and smelling a really good soap. It's just very like relaxing. So I don't know if there's anybody else out there like that or like me, but this smells really good. Definitely check out Marshall's and TJMaxx for good soaps. So that completes my March favorites, and I know that was a ton of products. I'm hoping this is not going to be like a 15-minute long video, but I also hope you really enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favorites for the month of March were. I really hope I can do more videos like this often, but I think this is pretty good because this way I'm not doing a favorites every month, because it's like, how many products can you accumulate? You know, this is like favorites over the course of a few months, so this is really good. But yeah, I enjoyed talking to you guys, and I hope you're gonna have a wonderful day, week, whatever it is for you, and I will see you in my next video. Let me know what you guys want to see next. If you want to see DIY videos or something different, I'm totally in the mood to create videos that are not just like makeup related. So let me know what you guys want to see. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.